else also eat a cupcake like this, where you just leave the top portion and eat the rest of it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be so amazing and so legendary because I'm not gonna be wearing any makeup, and the video is actually about not wearing makeup. It's about how you can look so pretty and beautiful even without wearing makeup. I honestly believe that makeup is like such like a subjective thing. Like, people can like it and people can probably, everybody does not like makeup, and especially in India. I think it's so I think people are not very comfortable with the idea of makeup, and people are not that used to wearing makeup. But whatever, we are growing, we are learning, we can experiment, we can find new things. So today's video is about how to look pretty and beautiful even without wearing makeup. And although I live for makeup and everything, but I also feel that it's equally important to look nice even when you're not wearing makeup, because ultimately that's what you want. You can't just lather on so much cake and just go out and be like, okay, this is like me, this is like, you can't be like that all the time. So you want to be presentable even when you're not wearing makeup. So this video is all about that. So I think I should not keep rambling. We should just jump right into the video and I'll show you guys how to do that. So the first and the foremost thing is obviously you want a clean face. Now whenever you want to go out and you want to look good, and also you're not putting on makeup, that means you will be showing your bare face to the whole world. And I know it's not such a big deal, but the thing is that obviously if you're showing your bare face to the world, you want the face to be clean. So make sure you go ahead and scrub your face very nicely. You could use any scrub. I am using the coconut. This is like the coffee scrub, and this coffee scrub you can also make it at home by mixing some coffee, sugar and some essential oils. So that's pretty much it, and you can just scrub your face. Whatever scrub feels good for you, just use that. Rinse it off. Scrubbing really helps make your face look so much more clean. It removes the dead skin. It will remove all sorts of those deposits, dirt, and it'll make your face so much more smooth and nice and fresh. Now since my face is pretty much scrubbed and cleaned, I will go ahead and moisturize my face. Now I can be dry AF. I mean, I am dry like anything. My eyelids are dry. I mean, people have such, and I always, like, you can quote me saying this, that I have such oily lids, but recently my eyelids have been so dry. So I'm gonna be using my Banish oil to basically on my face to bring some hydration back. Now I really think that if you guys are very dry, you could use any oil that you want to. I also was using the bio oil since a very long time, and the bio oil was so great, and I still have it, I still use it, but this is a little more hydrating, and my skin demands a lot of hydration, and I'm not kidding on this, and that is why I'm just using this oil. If you guys have a very oily skin, then you could just skip this step and move straight away to the next step. But for those of you who have a very dry skin like me, you guys will have to. I think you should include an oil in your routine, and it'll make such a difference. Next step is using a moisturizer. Now use whatever moisturizer pleases you. I'm just taking a moisturizer, and I don't want to quote any moisturizers here because everybody's skin is different, and it dropped something and it's distracting me. Let me pick it up. Okay, everybody's skin is different, and I cannot suggest one particular moisturizer for like every skin type. So obviously go ahead and find your own moisturizer that works the best for you. Some people who are oily might just want a moisturizer which is just barely moisturizes their face. For some people who are as dry as me would want a very high hydrating moisturizer. But make sure that you use a moisturizer in your routine. It will help keep your skin very hydrated, and it will also prevent the oil from surfacing on your face, and it will keep your face hydrated through the day. So you will actually, after using moisturizer, technically if you do that for some time, your face would produce less oil, which most of us don't know. So the next thing I'm doing is I'm just taking any brush, a toothbrush, and I'm just exfoliating my lips. You can do this while brushing your teeth or afterwards. This really helps remove all sort of dead skin on your lips and makes them a little more red because of all the rubbing and the scrubbing. So it'll help them flush in a lot of blood, and it'll also make them red, and that's what we're looking for. Next, it's a very I cannot stress how important it is to wear a sunscreen. I mean, if your moisturizer already has a good sunscreen and a good SPF, then it's very good, but if not, then it's so essential to use a sunscreen. And I always use the Neutrogena Dry Touch sunblock with SPF 50. Now, sunscreen can be so important because it prevents aging, and I've read it like a million times on every goddamn place that it helps prevent aging and dry and those black spots that you have on your face. It really prevents all of that from happening. So I think we could do this much effort and we could just put a sunscreen on our faces every day, and it really helps prevent all of that. So I like using this sunscreen only because this sunscreen does not leave like a very white cast on my face, because that's what I've seen with most of the sunscreens. What they do is they leave that white cast, and it makes your skin so oily, and over the day your face actually starts looking so dark because of you wearing sunscreen, which is so not the case with this sunscreen, because this sunscreen gets absorbed in your skin, and you won't even feel like you're wearing a sunscreen. It just feels like a normal regular moisturizer. So it's pretty amazing. So do give it a try. So that is it for the sunscreen bit. So next, what I like doing is I just like using a regular lash applicator, like a lash curler, and I like curling my eyelashes with this. Now this really helps open your eyes a lot more as compared to what they really look like before. This really helps in opening your eyes and makes your eyes from droopy to like really open, which is so amazing, and it prevents you from looking sick or not awake, or it makes you look fresh basically. Another trick that I like using is I like to use Vaseline, which is like so important. So what I like doing is I just like taking some Vaseline and I like to take it on my fingers and I just like applying it on my lashes. Not only will this give the look like you're wearing some amount of mascara, but it will also help strengthen the Vaseline will help strengthen the lashes, so it's like a bonus. Next, I also like using some Vaseline on like the high points of my cheeks. I don't know, I just like doing that. People who are very oily can probably just skip this step, but I just like doing this because it really helps give that radiant glow, and it makes these portions, like the high points of your cheeks and the bridge of your nose, all of this is like supposed to be glowy and shiny in the makeup world. So as it is, we're not using any makeup and it's not harmful for our skin, so I just like dabbing a bit of this, or I also like using a bit of a moisturizer, like a very teeny amount. But this moisturizer, like, it has some amount of, this is like the Body Shop Frosted Plum Shimmer Lotion. So it actually has some shimmer. The lotion actually has some shimmer, but it's not like glitter in your face. It's just a very finely milled, very little shimmer. So you could probably apply this on the high points of your face, and like you can see, it'll give you like a natural glow to your face, and without even taking the fact that it's not even makeup. So I mean, I really love doing this and using this trick here so that it gives me a glow from within, and we're not even putting any effort. Next up, you cannot forget your lips, and obviously the easiest thing to do is wear your favorite chapstick, wear your favorite lip balm, and you'll be good to go. So what I will do today is I'll just mix my lip balm, which is like the Body Shop lip balm, and I will be mixing it with a light lippy, because with a light lipstick, because I am out of lip balms. Like, officially I don't have any lip balm at my place. I hardly use any. So either I use like the ones which are like totally like petroleum jelly, otherwise I just take some stains on, like take some lipstick on my arm and I just put the color right on my lips like that. So even if I'm not wearing makeup, I just like keeping my hair looking nice and neat, so that it, you know, really reflects on the whole look. If your hair is very it's looking bad or it's well kept, then the whole look would probably not look as great as it would. And if your hair is nice, then your whole look would really reflect on that. And I think I said that was the last, but that is not the last. The last thing, which is like a very teeny thing, but you could add that and it'll also make a difference. So last touch that you can add here is just wear a little bit of jewelry. You know, it'll make the whole look very put together, and you don't need to be wearing tons of makeup to look this stunning, because obviously your jewelry and everything did the bit. Now this is for the people, this look is done and complete, and it's for the people who want to look beautiful and pretty without wearing any makeup. If there is like anything in the world which you had to like, okay, there's just one small thing that probably I could fix in this look and just take it a little notch up. So what I would do is, I would just take like a spot concealer or something like that, and like an age Revine or something, because of, for example, if you have blemish and you don't want to show that blemish, so what I will do is, like a blemish here, I will just take this concealer, dab it. So I'll just dab it, and what it's doing is it's actually concealing that blemish. So my whole look is pretty much intact, it's looking the same, but that blemish, I'm just concealing like one small bit. That too, if only you want to. If you don't want to, then this is so good. Another step that I saw in another video that you want to be doing to bring that healthy blush to your cheeks is just patting these cheeks and pinching them a little, so that a little blood flows in them and they start looking red naturally. But instead of doing that, I might as well just put on a little bit of blush, if at all you wanted to. I mean, if at all you want, because blush, I just feel that it brings so much that natural, that it brings a little bit of that natural red flushed cheeks kind of a look, and it looks so subtle and pretty. So that is all I would do for the look. Also, it's very important, and don't you guys forget that it's very important to groom your brows, because brows can also look a little messy. So all you want to do is just brush your brows, and especially after washing your face, they can become a little messy. So just brush your brows, and even you can use a little bit of Vaseline, and that's what I'm going to use. I'm just going to use a little bit of Vaseline, and I'm going to be using this to set them in place so that they don't move through the day. And for those who have like sparse or scanty brows, it will again help regrow them. So I think, yeah, that is all for the look. I think you guys must be really liking this, because this is all natural, all you know, beautiful, pretty, simple, sweet, just like you guys like it. So I hope you guys liked it, and in case you guys want more such videos, then please let me know, because it really helps me and encourages me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys next time. Like I kept saying, this is the last trick, this is the last trick, this is the last trick, but it was never the last trick for me. I don't know why. But I'm happy I could impart as much knowledge as I could. So I hope you guys liked the video, and I hope to see you next time. Till then, bye bye.